It's laundry day. Oh my Lord. It's a mess. Let's make some room so we can wash. So let's get to washing. Always check your pockets. Always check your pockets. Let us see what will happen. Oh, it even got lights. I am not used to fancy machines, man. Okay, so now that's done. Let's do some work and also plan a few of these videos ahead. These videos, they're asking like kind of a lot because I never really performed this consistently for this long on videos or anything like that. So it's very new to me and it's pretty difficult to balance also like the different things in my life. It's a pretty new house, so we're still fixing like a lot of things here in the house. And yeah, that also makes it a bit harder for me to combine it and make time for this. Like for example, yesterday, today it's the 15th of July. Yesterday we made it like 11:55 p.m. So we barely made it. We made it, that's the thing, but we barely made it. And I just want to be consistent and I want to keep growing and like an upwards line of growth and development. So maybe I'll show you a little sneak peek of my Notion database in which I track everything. It's very organized. The plan for today is to plan ahead and also film a few videos in advance, or at least part of the videos. If I don't do it, it's like very, very difficult to keep the 30 for 30 up. So just being real, it's not all easy, but it is very fun. I'm actually surprised about how much fun it is. I thought it would be way more pressure and I wouldn't want to do it, or like be overwhelmed by it, but it's like a good challenge, so I enjoy it. Let's do some work and then I'll check in. Maybe I'll shoot some behind the scenes for the videos that I'm gonna shoot for today. Get the brandy thing.
See your pockets. You got no bread. But fortunately enough for you, because DJI sent me out their new FPV.
Okay, so actually, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna make some lunch and then we'll continue and then we'll probably start filming. It's been a lot of typing, a lot of scripting, a lot of adding things on. But when that's done, we'll move on to the filming and I'll probably switch to my phone and have some behind the scenes with the phone so you can see how a filming process goes. I think I'm gonna warm up some ramen I made yesterday or the day before. I hope it's not gonna take too long. Shouldn't take too long, so let's just see. Cool. I'm actually also watching a bit of television, a little vlog. Let's get to cooking and let's eat something. You can see me. You can see me. Last time I ate it with the normal ramen noodles, but today I'm kind of looking at the udon noodles. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that because I like my noodles a bit more thick. I think it needs to go about 4 minutes or something. I mean, look at that. And we got the little spoon. So I switched the shirt. I think this is a bit more appropriate. Okay, so a package arrived, so we're gonna put that together and then we're gonna continue the day. But I'm curious for you guys, like, what is your creator journey like so far? When did you start? Why did you start? Are you still having fun with it? Is it being, does it start to feel like work? What is y'all take on this? Because for me, I do feel like I felt very strongly and passionately about this for a longer period of time. Let's flip it. I felt very strongly about it, but I never really felt like I could actually start it because I always had excuses, man. There was always something why I couldn't do it. At the start, it was like, I'm too young. I remember like being 17, 16. That was like, I remember thinking like, all these YouTubers, they're like 20, 22, they're like grown adults. That's what I thought back then, 22, grown adult. They're like grown adults, so they have like the means to do it, the money, but also like people want to listen to their stories because they're grown, they have life experience. But for me, I was like, I'm 16. Who's gonna want to hear my story? And what story do I even have to tell? But that was an excuse because I think times have changed. So people right now are more interested in creators and things like that. Like it's become more mainstream. Not that it wasn't back then, but it's definitely become more mainstream. So like 16-year-olds and stuff, they actually want to be YouTubers and stuff. So I think that's definitely something that's changed. But yeah, man, I think you can always start, you know? You can always try it, and then if you don't feel like it, or you feel like people are not reciprocating your story or like receiving it well, then you can decide to quit. And even then, I think you should just do it. Unless you don't have fun with it anymore, then I think you should stop. And if you don't want to be creative and you're just here for the vibes, that's fine as well. But I'm just very curious within the people who see my videos, how they started and how they are doing things. But yeah, it's done. Let me give you a full view. It's like almost shoulder height. Okay, let's place it. Beautiful, man. Okay, let's get back to work though. Sometimes when I'm doing the script, I'll read it as if I'm reading it to the camera to see what works and what doesn't work. So I'm just gonna do that a bit to see what works and what needs tweaking. And I also don't want to make it too long of a video, so sometimes I have a really long script and then I have to take bits here and there and see what works and what keeps the flow going, because I feel like some of my videos are a bit too long. And something I'm struggling with as well is I feel like I am more of like a traditional person, so I like to take my time with it. I like movies, I like all of those things, they take time with it. But with the content, you need to get to the point a bit quicker. So I'm gonna try and see if I can implement that, and if that works and if that gives something else. But for my YouTube and for my longer form artsy type of videos, I don't really care if it doesn't get to the point quick, because that's not the point of the video. The point of that video, that type of video, is just me expressing my art. But if you want people to see your stuff, You gotta be noticed, and you need the quick and flashy stuff to get eyes on you. And once you've got eyes on you, people will stay for who you are. At least, that's what I'm hoping. Yesterday was a wake-up moment for me. You guys probably don't know this, and you're probably saying, this way I don't have to open any other tabs or go looking for versions of scripts.